Hey, what's up guys? Chris P, 44S here. I'm in the Dome of the Forgotten, and I'm about to go over the Untouched Inquisitor and the Third Lamb boss battle. Alright guys, so the first boss you're going to come across in the Dome of the Forgotten is the Untouched Inquisitor. And he's really not too tough. I actually stumbled onto him by accident, but I was wearing a really light piece of armor. It was like the merchant's garb, like the whole set. It doesn't have any special abilities and it's pretty weak. I was actually wondering if there was something special about wearing it, but I'm not sure. Maybe there's some trading buffs that you get or something, but as far as the boss really wasn't too tough. He has kind of a big range of attack, but I found that staying actually right underneath him, he threw a lot of his shots out to the side. He does have one attack that went straight down, so if you're right under him, it will hit you. But he seemed to be pretty easy for the most part. If you guys have a lot of problems with him, try using Fire and Arcane, as both bosses in this area are weak to that attack. The second and final boss of this area is the Third Lamb. Before I started this fight, I applied Stained Page to my weapon to give me additional arcane damage, which this boss, like the other one, is weak to Fire and Arcane. He does have some crazy attacks, and you're going to probably spend a lot of time blocking and trying to roll out of the way. I found that rolling was actually a little bit harder, as a lot of his jumping attacks would be a strike followed by like a ground slam that would kind of hit you. He does have the poison strike from his tail, which in my case 2 hits would give me full poison, where I'd have to use an antidote. The best way to attack was right when he goes to charge his lightning strike. You could actually run right into his legs and he would shoot most of it over you, leaving him open for 2 or 3 attacks. You could switch to your two-handed weapon and knock out a big chunk if you're using Fire and Arcane damage. I spent a lot of the fight with my shield raised and just getting a couple hits in. When I found big openings, I would use my two-handed weapon. It did take me a couple tries, and you guys are going to have to probably change your loadout, so I'll get into that right now.
Alright guys, I'm going to quickly go over the gear that I used for this boss. This one was exceptionally tricky. I ended up using the chain halberd, the Doppel Soldier gauntlets, and the Doppel Soldier cutlass, Cusis. Mostly because they had a high strike and slash, or they had decent strike slash defense for their weight, and they have the best lightning defense in my inventory. Well, second to best, but I use them because they're light, and I use mobility a lot during the boss battles. I also use the chain halberd because the chain halberd has good lightning defense, and it also has low weight. And I used the chain cough just because it was the heaviest thing or the lightest thing with the best defense to keep my rolling smooth. For rings, I used the bandage ring to reduce wounding, very important. Relentless ring to dramatically reduce stamina fatigue. The mossy ring to increase stamina regeneration. And the goldstone ring that you can find in this area to increase your defense to lightning damage. I kept my sword and shield the same. I kept the fire charm. The Third Lamb is actually weak against fire, so this is a pretty good thing to have. My loadout for my hotkeyed items was a little bit different. I used the File of Undersight in this area because this actually lets you see the guys that are on the little rugs, the invisible enemies. the stained page, which will apply arcane damage to your weapon, which is very important because this boss is weak to arcane. And antidote, because the third lamb has a little snake head on the back. He's more of a chimera, really, but antidote works really well. I used it in this battle one time, but it does save you some HP. And like you saw, when I came up to the end of the boss, I was actually just swinging for the fences, hoping for the kill. So I hope this video helped you out, guys. I want to let everybody know too, every time I play Salt and Sanctuary, I have been broadcasting on Twitch. I will leave my Twitch account in the information. I'd really appreciate it if you guys would check it out and follow me there. Also, usually before I Twitch, about 5 minutes before, I will post something to my Twitter. So if you guys follow me on Twitter, you can see when I'm about to stream. And then I just pull these boss videos from the stream, put them in my editor, edit them out, and then I'll put them on YouTube. So if anyone's interested in following me on Twitch, the link will be in the description. And also you should follow me on Twitter, because I'm awesome. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.